In a city where warriors once fought for glory in the sands of the Colosseum, a new battlefield is set. On October 25th, Rome will become the arena once again. But this time, it's not steel and shields. It's bare knuckles and legacy. The reigning BKFC Cruiserweight champion, Chris Camozzi, a veteran of countless wars, a technician molded by years of combat, has his sights set on defending his crown for the second time.
Winning this, is just another notch and another name that I get to add to my record of wins.
But standing across from him is an Italian legend, Alessio Sakara, a former UFC standout, a warrior whose name echoes through the halls of Rome, a gladiator reborn in the sport of bare knuckle.
This fight in my country, in my city, in Rome, and I'm so happy. I have a lot of good energy.
Two men, two paths, one moment in history. A champion's pride, a nation's hope. In the eternal city, their stories collide. This is BKFC Unwrapped, Camozzi versus Sakara. After a dominant victory this past April at BKFC 73, current Cruiserweight champion Chris Camozzi looks to defend his crown once more against a seasoned veteran who he's had his sights set on for years.
Sakara's had a long, successful career, just like I have, and I think going into BKFC, for me, like I said, this is legacy. So being able to fight a name that I've recognized, that's been on my radar for a long time, I'm more than happy to do, and I'm excited about having him staring across from me on the other side. I have been in a lot of big fights in my past, but for me, every single one is the biggest fight, How would I pass up the opportunity to go to Rome, Italy, and be the main event on the second card ever in Italy? I've main evented both, so to me, these mean more than anything. Even though I'm the champion, I love going to other people's backyard and walking away with that win. I've made an entire career out of going to other guys' hometowns and beating them. For me, it doesn't really matter if they're rooting for me or against me. I'm going in there with one job, and that's to win. So this one, I'm coming out with a devastating knockout.
He is a true MMA veteran of 42 fights. Here is Chris Camozzi. He takes a knee on the left hand.
Other than winning, I'd say what fuels me, the reason I'm still around, 20 years in this sport, is just, I love it. I'm addicted to it. I can't get away from it. I can't walk away and be happy yet. There's still more to accomplish. There's still more wins. I want more experiences, and this is another step to that.
There's the left hand, there's the counter right. Goes for your knee pain. We have a new champion. It is Chris Camozzi.
You've been a part of the biggest organizations in the world, but you've never been world champion. Tonight, you are a world champion in your hometown. Can you even put it into words? How do you feel right now?
Oh, Denver, I'm a world champ.
An Italian combat sports legend, Alessio Sakara made a statement in his BKFC debut. With an MMA career dating back to 2002, Sakara has a world title finally within reach on October 25th.
Why BKFC? Because it's adrenaline. It's old sport for me. It's traditional sport for tough guy, tough fighter, tough man, tough woman, everything. I know everybody in the world I'm a legionary, and of course I need to stay in this sport. I'm very comfortable because in America top team you never stop. Same when you fight, when you sparring, same to fight. In America top team I have the best fight in the world. and I training for everybody. I'm very comfortable. Yes, I think so. This is my best fight in my career because, of course, is the title for Bernacle in front of my city with Camozzi. I know him. He respect career, and I'm so happy about this fight.
By way of Rome, Italy, here is Alessio Legionarios Sakara!
Right uppercut again. There's the right hook. Big shots there from Sakara. There's the knockdown.
Just accumulation of punches.
Wow, the restart.
He's really well.
Big left hand. The mouthpiece and knockdown number 2. The count of 8.
Getting that.
9, 10. Welcome to BKFC, Alessio Sakara.
Sakara Camozzi, is that the fight in Rome? Is that the fight you want?
Tell me there's a better fight in Rome, right? This man paved the way in Italian MMA. I believe his name came across the board back in the UFC. We were both in the UFC at the same time. But I'm here to tell you, I may not be straight out of Italy, but my grandparents were, and that I'm the best Italian fighter ever. And so that's what we'll find out in Rome, Italy.
Just like that, I believe we got something. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get the very first face-off. Right here, our champion, Chris Camozzi. Could this be the challenger? Alessio Sakara, October 25th in Rome, Italy, baby.
I don't know why this fight never happened in the UFC. I feel like Sakara has always been on my radar. His name was always talked about, as potential opponents, but it didn't happen then, and I'm actually happier that it's happening now in BKFC because there's no other sport like bare knuckle boxing, and Sakara's background is in boxing. So I want the best him so that I can beat the best him. Even though I'm already champion, this is my legacy. I'm coming near the tail end of my career, so everything matters. I'm taking it one fight at a time and just enjoying the ride. So for me, it's about the money, but also about the legacy and being able to be happy when I walk away from the sport.
I respect the Camozzi because he's old school. He's no trash talking. He stay in the ring, take a job, back to home. He's perfect fighter. I respect a lot the fighter when is this. All my fight, I fight in the world, but this is fight in my country, in my city, in Rome. I'm so proud for that, and I'm so happy. I have a lot of good energy.
Sakara thinks he can beat me, and he's supposed to. That's his job. That's why he's across the ring from me. But it's my job to show him why that's just a dream, and it's not going to happen. My prediction for this fight is it's going to hurt a lot for Sakara. I'm going to make sure I get him out before we see the third round. I'm going to make this quick, precise, and violent.
Trying to turn up and runs overhand right, knockdown number 2.
Camozzi, I know I respect you, you carry everything, but the October 25, we stay in the middle of the ring. No clinch, my friend. Stay in the middle of the ring. I give a lot of adrenaline for everybody.
On October 25th, after I beat Alessio, I think I become the face of Italian combat sports. Sakara, I have a lot of love and respect for you, but this is going to hurt. I'm going to have to show you why I'm the champion of the world.
On October 25th, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship returns to Italy for its biggest event to date. Chris Camozzi defends the cruiserweight title against Italy's own Alessio Sakara.
Welcome to BKFC, Alessio Sakara.
Glory, pride, legacy, all hang in the balance on one historic night in Rome.
Chris Camozzi, Alessio Sakara, October 25th in Rome, Italy, baby.